In many service businesses, important work still gets managed across scattered emails, text messages, spreadsheets, and disconnected documents. That makes it harder to send approvals, track project status, follow up on payments, and keep the team aligned once the work starts. WorkScope is built to bring that workflow into one place. Instead of piecing the job together across multiple tools, your team can manage clients, projects, tickets, approvals, schedules, and payment follow-up inside one connected system. It starts with the client. You can create a customer record, keep the right contact information in one place, and make sure every project stays tied to the right decision maker from the beginning. From there, you create the project. That gives your team a clean structure for the job itself, so approvals, updates, schedules, and payment status all stay connected to the same record. Once the project is in place, you can create a ticket for the type of request you need. That could be an estimate, a change order, or extra work. Inside the ticket, your team can define the scope, add line items, set pricing, include notes, and prepare a request in a format that is easy to review internally and clear for the client. When everything is ready, WorkScope turns that into a shareable approval request. Instead of sending loose screenshots, separate PDFs, or long email threads, you send one structured request tied directly to the project and the work behind it. On the client side, the experience stays simple. The client receives a clean approval page where they can review the request, understand the amount, and respond clearly. That means fewer misunderstandings, fewer follow-up messages, and a much cleaner approval path than the usual back and forth. But WorkScope doesn't stop at approval. Once a response comes in, your team keeps a live record of what was sent, what was approved, what still needs clarification, and what requires follow-up. That makes it much easier to keep the operation moving without losing visibility. WorkScope also helps you track project-level financial status. You can see how much has been approved, how much has been paid, what balance is still open, and which projects still need payment follow-up. That gives your team a clearer picture of what is completed financially, what is partially paid, and what still needs attention. Scheduling is part of the workflow, too. Instead of treating approvals and execution as separate processes, WorkScope helps your team schedule project blocks, see what is assigned for the day, and avoid overlaps when new work needs to be placed on the calendar. That makes day-to-day coordination much easier, especially when multiple projects are moving at once. And because everything stays tied to the client and project record, your team has a cleaner operational history from the first request all the way through execution and payment follow-up. For growing service teams, that means less administrative friction, better internal visibility, and a more professional experience for the customer. WorkScope is built to help teams manage estimates, change orders, extra work, scheduling, and payment follow-up in one connected workflow. From approval to execution to payment visibility, WorkScope gives your team a clearer way to run the job. Start with WorkScope on the starter plan and see how much clearer your workflow can be in just 1 month.